Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. And if you find this content something that you enjoy, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Now, on to the video. Hello, fellow crafters. Okay, in this video, I'll be showing how to sublimate onto regular cardstock when making the cap boxes. Someone asked me that question, if it could be done just on regular cardstock and not using glitter cardstock. So I just wanted to make a video and show how I do it. So what I use is cardstock and thermal laminate. And the cardstock that I use is a 12 by 12 sheet because I can fit all three pieces that need to be sublimated onto that one sheet of cardstock. So the cardstock, the thermal laminate, and my thermal laminate, I purchased that from Amazon. And it comes with 2 rolls. If I can remember, I'll place the link to the exact thermal laminate that I have in the description box. You get a lot of it, so I don't think you'll ever run out. Okay, and then I lay my thermal laminate onto the cardstock, and I usually press that for around 6 seconds because my heat press is already heated up to temperature, which is anywhere from 365 to 400 depending on what I'm pressing. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and trim the cardstock off of the butcher paper. And then I'll take my cardstock over to my silhouette and cut it. I am cutting it. I did cut it off camera. However, it's just like any other cap box that you would make. You're going to cut it to your specifications. So whatever size you created your cap box at, it's just going to be, you cut your cardstock at that size. Now that I've cut my cardstock out and also printed out my images, I'm going to go ahead and lay my cardstock out. And what I'm going to do is press the cardstock again. If I see any wrinkles or anything, I usually want to press it one more time just to make it smoother. Okay, and my images are printed out on tacky paper. They're printed out on the tacky paper because I was printing out other images or other designs for customers. So I had space and I didn't want to waste my paper, and I just added those images onto that paper. However, I normally print my cap box designs or sublimation designs on my Epson 2760, and I use just regular sublimation paper. And now I'm going to just go ahead and line my design up pretty much in the center and tape that down and press it. And I'm pressing this at 400 degrees for 45 seconds for each piece. And even though this is tacky paper, I am taping my design down. That's just because I don't want the paper to move. And the cardstock is a little on the smaller side than what I usually use when pressing with my tacky paper. Now that the first 45 seconds is up, we're going to go ahead and reveal, and you see that the paper, well, you can't really tell because there's tape, but the paper is stuck on there or semi-stuck. It didn't stick too bad. However, when using this tacky paper on the cardstock, for me, I find that it does leave some of the paper residue behind. That's not a big deal because you can just peel it off, or you can get a wet rag, paper towel, and wipe it off, and it won't distort the image or mess up your design in any way. And that's the first image. It looks very shiny. However, once you put the complete cap box together, it really does look good together. And that's the first design. Now we're going to go ahead and press the next two images, and I'm going to do those both at the same time. Okay, we're just laying both images down, and we're going to go ahead and press them at the same temperature, 400, for 45 seconds. And you do want to use a cover sheet, depending on what paper you use. I know there are some brands out there where you don't have to use any type of blowout paper cover sheet. But with this is I forgot the name of my tacky paper brand, but it's thin and the ink does come through, so you do need a cover paper. It's steaming. It's very hot, so you want to use some heat gloves or allow it to cool down. And I didn't mention, however, I did create my designs in Photoshop, which I only create in Photoshop and Silhouette Studios business. Okay, and there's design number 2. For some reason my camera cut off and I thought it was recording, so you don't really get the full vision of the third image. I will place pictures at the end of this video just so you can see exactly how they came out, and I'll have a picture of the completed cap box. And I just want to thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload new content. And I'll see you in my next video.